the first ball game with 17 points. Jeff Foster was high for Allen with 8. But the oddity of it was Steve Wagner came off the bench for Whitehall. He was scoreless from the field, but hit on 7 of 10 from the foul line, which helped Whitehall go on and post that victory. 19-2 overall, 16-4 for the Canaries. Ronnie Hassler in his 3rd year as head coach. Pat Garramone in the center circle in a striped shirt. Sean Erie will jump for Allen. Dean Kriebel for Whitehall. And we're ready to tap this one off. A big one. Ball game underway. And the Zephyrs have it on a double tap. Lisicki comes up with it. Guarded very closely. Now this is Mark Buskirk. He had 3 points in the first meeting, scoreless in the field, but he had 3 out of 6 on the foul line for his 3 points. Lisicki, tri-captains for Whitehall. Lisicki, Downey, and Kriebel tonight. Almost a turnover and a save by Lisicki.
1-3-1 zone by William Allen. 1-3-1, very active at this point.
Beidelman from the deep right corner. No. Rebound. Follow up. Kriebel. No. Ball batted around, and Allen takes it. Andy Wesco quickly up front. The 5'11" senior had 6 points and 3 field goals the first time these two teams met. This is Kevin Warren. Warren over to Fritchman for Allen, who puts the Canaries up on the board. Zephyrs quickly up front. Lisicki, no good. The rebound again by Wesco of Allen. Wesco quickly up front for the Canaries. 2-0 ball game. Wesco 18 feet, no. Rebound picked off by Sean Erie. Erie has it knocked out of his hand. But
walking,
traveling against Erie. Zephyrs will have an opportunity to tie. They trail 2-0. 6:44 remaining in the first period. Mark Buskirk, number 12. Good floor man, gets it over to Lisicki. Back up to Buskirk as they cross that divisional line. Lisicki takes play on the right side, gets it over to Beidelman, back to Lisicki. Buskirk had a notion, Kriebel on a baseline. Buskirk lets it go, and he hits it. We're tied at 2. There's Buskirk, number 12. Zephyrs going to pressure defense in a foul backcourt. Misses against Lisicki as he tried to reach in from behind that time. Made a little bit of contact and was charged with the first personal foul in the ball game. Jeff Foster will work it in. Here it is.
Here's a play. Normally Whitehall,
there it is.
A lot of pressure. They don't like to foul in that situation. They were committed on that one.
Foster gets it over to Fritchman. Wesco lets it fly from 18 feet. No. Rebound by Kriebel of Whitehall. Gets it over to Lisicki. Lisicki quickly up front for the Zephyrs. There's Beidelman from the left side. No. Tap up by Kriebel. No. Follow up Kriebel. And what a block. And they're calling body contact and a foul against Sean Erie. There's Sean. So each team now with one person foul, but this is shooting foul as Kriebel goes to the charity stripe. In the first meeting, he had 7 field goals and 3 out of 5 from the foul line. He's awarded a pair right now. He can break the 2-all ties. He does. Whitehall, a good foul shooting ball club. And the Zephyrs lead 3-2. There's a good head-on shot of Kriebel, 6'8" senior. One of the tri-captains. He hits a pair. And Whitehall goes up 4-2. Warren for Allen. They turn it over. Off the fingertips of Dan Fritchman out of bounds.
Great.
And the Zephyrs leading. 4-2 will have an opportunity to get a couple more.
Good hustle by Buskirk as he came down, made the adjustment on that defense to force that turnover.
Buskirk has it up front. Gets it over to Lisicki. And Lisicki sets up the offense for Whitehall to Beidelman. To Lisicki. Lets one go from 17 feet. No good. Erie with the rebound for Allen. Boy, Sean went up in front. He had good position that time as he went up in front of Kriebel to clear the board. Allen now with an opportunity to tie. Fritchman gets it over to Erie.
With the triangle and 2 defense by Whitehall.
Foster, 20 feet out. No. And a rebound by Bidelman of Zephyr. To Lisicki. Lisicki quickly up front. Gets it to Buskirk. He lets it go. No. Rebound by Fritchman or Warren of Allen. To Wesco. Wesco slows up the pace momentarily as the Zephyr defense drops back. Dan Fritchman. Sean Erie. He's in the alley. No, he rolled around, got the rebound, followed it up and in. Sean Erie, good second effort. Boy, and we're tied at 4.
Sure was. Great second effort by Erie inside.
Bidelman. Lisicki almost missed him. Bidelman was wide open. Foster. Here's Wesco. Allen's leading scorer. Over to Warren, to Erie, to Fritchman, to Foster. Foster has no particular range. He's allowed to let it fly from any place.
They changed their defense. They were triangle and 2. Now they're in a combination matchup zone.
Wesco, Lisicki on Wesco. Fritchman on a baseline to Erie. Erie has to get it back out to Foster. 20 feet out. No. Rebound by Mark Buskirk. Quickly up to Lisicki. Lisicki throws it up. Not good. Followed up by Crebo. Boy, Crebo went up a mile high. And Whitehall has an 8-4 lead. Boy, Crebo looks more aggressive to me tonight than he has in the previous ball games that we covered, Bob.
He looks good, John. He hustled down the floor for those 2 that he got. He worked hard for that one. His defense, Allen's playing a 1-3-1, is designed to stop Crebo in the middle. That's right where he plays offensively.
Foster had a notion. Fritchman, Foster. There it goes. High. No. And a rebound by Bidelman. Long pass up front to Buskirk. Buskirk. Yes. Second field goal for Buskirk. And Allen wants a timeout. Listen to the Whitehall fans. Whitehall leads 10-4. All right, we'll be right back.
Rock for your new car. You get a whole lot more.
We have the area's largest inventory, so you'll save lots more on all Dodges and Datsuns, including the hard-to-get models. We stock more Sentras, Pulsars, Colts, and conversion vans. Come to Rothrock for your new car. No one can offer you more.
Hi, everyone. This is Mike Mittman inviting you to join me right here on Super 2 Sports every Thursday night at 7:30 for In This Corner. We'll have the latest news inside the squared circle, fight highlights from all over the world, interviews with boxers, managers, trainers, and much, much more. We've got your ringside ticket every Thursday night at 7:30 right here in This Corner.
Ah, yes. Are you looking for something different? Why not try Chrysler Wolf & Miller, the leading financial services agency in the area? Chrysler Wolf & Miller can provide you with individual and family coverages such as home, auto, life, health, and disability insurance. Complete protection programs for all types of businesses such as liability and property protection, workers' compensation, bonding, and employee benefit packages. They also furnish real estate listings, sales, and appraisals. Chrysler Wolf & Miller can provide personal loans up to $5,000 and home equity loans to $50,000. They supply leasing for autos, home office equipment, and computers. They can also advise you on future planning with securities, mutual funds, pension plans, and IRAs. Most people don't plan to fail, they just fail to plan. Let Chrysler Wolf & Miller make the difference for you. Call or visit your nearest Chrysler Wolf & Miller office today.
Pre-game show, I mentioned that Buskirk did not have a field goal against Allen at the Phys Ed Center, but had 3 out of 6 on the foul line for 3 points already. With 2:51 remaining in the first period, he has 2 field goals. 10-4 ball game. Whitehall leading.
Okay, the Alpha just checked in the Allen lineup. So Coach John Donmore wants a little speed in there. What's happening in the ball game and why Whitehall has this big lead is with this added dimension that they're using offensively by the fast break. They're getting the ball off that defensive board, and they're getting a good outlet pass, and they're coming down and hitting their layup.
All right, Ray Alpha, 5'9" junior in the Allen lineup, replacing Dan Fritchman. Wesco gives it over to Erie. Erie back out to Alpha. Alpha was a hero in Allen's 56-4 victory over Central Catholic with a field goal at the buzzer. Wesco. Sean Erie goes away, throws it up, no good. Follows it up, no good. And a rebound by Kriebel. It's 2-on-1. Buskirk. Good block by Alpha. Alpha intercepted that pass. Canaries trailing 10-4. Here's Wesco. Alpha. He'll shoot from there. There he goes. High. Bullseye. Ray Alpha. 10-6. Alpha has been an excellent sixth man for the Canaries this season.
He does a job from the Canaries right now, shooting 3 for 10 off the floor.
Buskirk. There's Beidelman for the baseline. Yes! Second field goal for Beidelman. Of course, against Emmaus, we saw him score 4 early ones in the first quarter, and then he didn't get any the rest of the way. What a great block. A great block by Dean Kriebel on an attempted shot by Kevin Warren.
Well, you got to go in and block the ball. Warren stuck it right out there, and Kriebel took it away. Nice defensive play by Whitehall.
Ronnie Hassler yelling instructions into his ball club. What a super job that young man has done in his 3 years here as head coach at Whitehall after a successful stint over at Catasauqua. Lisicki. Buskirk, 17 feet. Yes! That's his third field goal. So Buskirk leading. Look at that shot by Foster. Jeff Foster. 14-8. We're in a countdown. And we have a whistle. And we have a foul. This will be on Wesco. His first, second team foul against the Canaries. Buskirk is averaging just 4.8 points a ball game, but he already has 6 tonight. 35 seconds and ticking remaining. First time these two teams met, Whitehall led 17-8 at the end of the first quarter. They lead 14-8 with 25 seconds and running remaining here in this first period. They're playing for the last shot. Lisicki almost out at center court. You can see him. Lisicki, 10 seconds and counting. Lisicki's in range to let it go. Has to get out to Buskirk. Mark has the hot hand. Back to Lisicki. He's on a baseline. Underneath. Backdoor by Downey. Not good. That's the end of the first quarter. It is Whitehall 14 and Allen 8.
Carriage dealer at 1401 Hanover Avenue, Allentown.
All right, Ronnie Haslam, his third year. His overall coaching record, including his 2 years at Catasauqua High School, is 97-33. Here at Whitehall High School, his teams have won 62 ball games while dropping just 17. And every basketball fan in the Valley would have to admit that they have to be surprised that Whitehall is 18-1 at this point in the season in East Bend Conference play, 19-2 overall. There are 2 losses. There's Ronnie. His first loss in the league was 39-38 to Emmaus, and his second loss was in a holiday tournament to the host champion Coatesville High School team.
Whitehall shot 6 for 16 in that first quarter for 38%. Allen 4 out of 13.
Foster. Rebound by Beidelman. Here's Lisicki quickly up front. Inside the foul line. No. Tap up Kriebel. Yes. Second field goal and a 6-point for Dean Kriebel. 16-8. Whitehall.
Somebody's got to check Kriebel out underneath. He's just coming in. He's the biggest player on the court, but still they have to box him out.
Wesco is scoreless so far in the ball game. Ray Alpha. Foster. Wesco up. No. Rebound. There's a foul. This is against Sean Erie, his second. Non-shooting foul. So Allen now with 3 team fouls. Whitehall with 1. Zephyr slowed down the pace momentarily. They lead 16-8. Second quarter just underway.
And ever since Alpha came in a ball game, Allen switched their defense to a 3-2 zone.
Kriebel in the right corner, throws it up, and hits it. Boy, are they hot. Third field goal, and the 8-point for Kriebel. That was a line drive shot to make it 18-8. 10-point advantage. Warren for the Canaries. Yes. Kevin Warren's first field goal. 18-10. Here's Buskirk. Gets over the 10-second line, picked up defensively by Andy Wesco. Kriebel. Oh, I don't believe that one. I don't believe that shot. He turned around and looked like he didn't even look at the basket. Just threw it up there and it split the nets.
Yeah, that was a nice shot by Kriebel inside. The Canaries, when he gets the ball in the key, the front guys on a zone can possibly go back and help jam up. They didn't do that. He took his time on that shot while he turned around and calmly put in 2 points.
Double fake by Erie. That was a good move. Second field goal by Erie. 20-12, it's Whitehall. 6 minutes of running remaining in the first half. Buskirk gets it up front to Mark Beidelman. Buskirk. Beidelman underneath the Downey, a fadeaway, batted away, and there goes Kevin Warren up. Yes!
Watch the Canaries come alive after that thing.
Boy, he jammed that one.
Yep, on a turnover, and that could really perk a ball club up.
They throw it away. Kriebel throws it away. Pass intended for Downing. 20-14, Whitehall leading. 5:25 remaining in the first half, and here come the Canaries. Wesco.
How quickly fortunes change sometimes. Here you are with a 20-8 lead, and the Canaries come pounding right back.
Alpha gets it over to Wesco. Foster makes his move, gets a good screen, throws it up, not good. And a rebound by Beidelman of Whitehall. Just a little too hard, it swished around the rim.
Well, Foster's getting a lot of shots so
Yes,
far
he
in the
is.
ball game, and he's not hitting them. They're right there.
Beidelman at an ocean. They tried an alley-oop, batted out of bounds. They're giving it to Whitehall. Good defensive play by Kevin Warren. 6'3" junior for Allen. 20-14 is Zephyr's lead. Oh, there's another ball deflected, picked up. There goes Foster. It's 3-on-1. Alpha. has the second field goal for him.
Boy,
and we have a 20-16 ball game.
Momentum certainly has changed in favor of Allen so far in the ball game. Ever since that turnover and that dunk, there's something about that type of play that can get your team up. And certainly, Allen's up right now. They have the momentum of the ball game.
There's Grebo from the foul line. He has it. That's his 5th field goal and 12th point of the night. 22-16. The Zephyrs. Wesco is still scoreless. He's in the alley. Now checks off. Alpha up high. No, in and out. Good effort. Look at Warren travel with it.
That was a good call. He should have taken that thing right up where he got it. I think Whitehall wants a timeout.
All right. 3:58 remaining in the first half. The Zephyrs are leading 22-16.
But Whitehall leading 18-8 at one point, turned the ball over twice. Allen capitalized on that, got a little momentum in the ball game. They were down by only 4 at one point. Whitehall shooting 4 out of 5 for the quarter. Allen is shooting 4 out of 7. So both clubs are having a good ball game here in the second quarter off the floor. But Dean Kriebel, John, as you mentioned, he's a kid that Coach John Donmoyer would like to stop in there. Every time Allen comes down in there, you see Whitehall. Downey right in the center of your picture. When Whitehall comes down the floor, they have that stopper in Kriebel, and you can bet your boots right now that John Donmoyer is talking about some defensive strategy over there to try to get a hand in Kriebel's face. He's got the hot hand.
There you see Ronnie Hassler in the middle of your picture. There's back to you, talking to his Zephyrs. They lead 22-16. They led 14-8 at the end of the first quarter, but it's been Dean Kriebel, one of the tri-captains tonight, the 6'8" senior with the big 54 in his back. And there's Johnny Donmoyer, 12th year as head coach at Allen High School. Kriebel, 5 field goals, 2 out of 2 fouls. There's Pat Garramone.
The reason Whitehall got off that early lead, Allen wasn't hitting, and Whitehall was doing a good job on that defensive board. But if you're putting a ball in the basket, there's just not that many rebounds to be gotten off the board, and Allen is only down by 6 right now.
Lisicki, guarded by Alpha, gets it over to Bidelman. Bidelman makes his move, but has to check off. Gets it back out to Lisicki. Outside the key, 3:35 running. Kriebel underneath the pass, throws it away. The Kriebel 2 bad passes now in the last couple of minutes of play, and Allen trailing 22-16 with an opportunity to pick up a couple here. Wesco. He has a seam, and now checks off and gets it out to Alpha. There's Erie on the baseline. Underneath to Warren. He lost the handle, and Allen turns it over.
The Zephyrs went into a triangle in 2 in that last Allen possession. Paid off and for a turnover. It's been a good ball game so far. A lot of action in the game.
Whitehall High School with 3 games remaining in regular season play have 2 at home and 1 away. They're in Northampton Tuesday. Northampton with a 1-6 record. Thursday, they'll entertain Parkland. The Trojans 3-5. And then look at Buskirk, wide open. And Saturday night, they entertain Central Catholic in a final regularly scheduled game in second half play. 24-16. The Zephyrs by 8. They led by 6 at the end of the first quarter. There's Foster. Throws it up and in. That was a line drive shot. 24-18. Now we have a whistle and we have a foul. That's on Ray Alpha Allen, his first, and that'll be the 14th foul against the Canaries. Inbounds to Buskirk. Allen 6-1 in second half play. They're at Liberty on Tuesday night. Liberty 1-6. Jim Downey with his first field goal of the night. He only had 1 field goal in the first meeting between the 2 ball clubs. Foster picks up his third.
Oh, it didn't go.
Didn't go. Allen has possession. Allen 6-1. They're at Liberty Tuesday. Thursday, they'll entertain Duroff. The Huskies having a good year under Danny Kemeter. They are 5-2 in second half play. And Allen closed out regular season play at Parkland Saturday night. Parkland is 3-5. Foul against Mark Buskirk of Whitehall, his first, and that's a second team foul against the Zephyrs. Central Catholic has the toughest schedule. They're 7-1 in second half play with their victory last night over Bethlehem Catholic. Tuesday they're at Parkland. Thursday they entertain Emmaus, but then Saturday they come here. There's a foul underneath. Warren is fouled. And a personal foul is against Mark Beidelman, his first, and that's a 13 foul against Whitehall. But there's only 1:47 remaining in the first half as Kevin Warren goes to the foul line.
Here's the play. Wesco makes this play, believe it or not, with penetration. Warren gets it off, gets fouled on the play.
Warren now has 5 points. He's the first Canary to go to the foul line tonight. Whitehall only had one player, and that was Dean Cleveland. He topped a pair of them. Tap up by Foster, not good. A rebound by Crebo. Up to Lisicki. Lisicki guarded by Alpha. Over to Mark Beidelman, or Mark Buskirk, rather. Crebo.
Good defense by Allen, man-to-man right now.
Lisicki from 20 feet out, no way. Oh. Rebound. Beidelman gets it back out to Crebo. We have 1:10 and running remaining here in the first half. And they're going to go to 4 corners now. Here's Buskirk. Gets it over to Jim Downey. Back out to Lisicki. 55 seconds and running. Buskirk, 50 seconds. Lisicki. Buskirk with 45. Kriebel on the baseline with 40. Lisicki. Oh, there's the turnover. Alpha has it up to Wesco. Bingo!
Boy, it's great defensive play by Alpha inside. He anticipated well. When Wesco and Alpha are in a ball game, they anticipate and they play great defense together. They complement each other very well.
26-21, 15 seconds. Attended alley-oop, another interception by the Canaries. Foster has it. Foster turned it over. He was worried about the clock. And he traveled with it, and he had an alley.
He had it. It was there. He could have cut it to 3.
He was worried about the clock, Bob. He looked up at it.
Yeah.
Beidelman goes it up. It's good, and he is fouled. Beidelman with his 3rd field goal. And a foul against Ray Alpha, his 2nd.
Well, this whole Whitehall ball club can shoot. Here's that last play. Got fouled and see the ball going in right on the play. Good camera work down low there. But everybody on this Whitehall club can shoot. That's what makes them so dangerous.
3 seconds remaining in the first half, and here's Beidelman to complete the 3-point play. 28-21. He has it. 29-21. First time these two teams met, it was 22-16 at half, and here's the end of the half of this one. Whitehall 29, Allen 21, and we'll be right back.
ABE Car Care Centers introduced the no-compromise repair philosophy. Car Care Plus. Car Care Plus is quality evident in everything we do. Car Care Plus is reliability. Our no-nonsense guarantees cover all our work and you. Car Care Plus is affordability, unmatched value for dependable service. Car Care Plus is the ultimate guarantee. Quality, reliability, and affordability for your muffler, brakes, and shocks. Available only at ABE Car Care Centers.
Tired of not knowing what's on TV? Then pick up TV Time and Channel. Week after week, TV Time and Channel delivers the full schedule of programs on local, network, and cable TV. You'll enjoy separate sections highlighting specials, movies, and sports, plus daily pay TV listings and our prime time at a glance. TV Time and Channel keeps you informed, too, with feature articles, profiles, and updates on television's top stars. Look for TV Time and Channel at the Valley's leading stores and newsstands, or order your subscription by calling 865-6600.
Well, hi there once again, everybody. I'm Johnny Dady, along with Bob Nemeth, all set to bring you the second half of this Torrid East Bend Conference ball game, with Whitehall leading at the halftime break, 29-21. The Zephyrs led 14-8 at the end of the first quarter, but they outscored Allen 15-13 in the second period to increase their lead to that 8-point margin. High score was Dean Kriebel for Whitehall in the first half with 12 points on 5 field goals and 2 out of 2 fouls. Mark Buskirk had 8, Mark Biden 7, and Jim Downey had 2. Allen High School, high score was Kevin Warren with 5 on 2 field goals, 1 out of 2 fouls. And the second half is, underway. Kriebel taking the inbounds pass with the Zephyrs having possession. Ray Alpha had 4 points for Allen. Jeff Foster had 4. Dan Fritchman 2, and Sean Erie had 4. The line for Whitehall in the first half was 13 field goals, 3 out of 3 from the foul line. For their total of 29, only 3 personal fouls against them. Allen had 10 field goals, 1 out of 2 fouls for their 21, with 5 personal fouls. Ray Alpha with the ball for the Canaries. Gets it over to Andy Wesco. Wesco with just 1 field goal in that first half. Erie 18 feet out, no. And a rebound by Jack Lisicki. Lisicki quickly up front, hooks around a key, picked up defensively by Alpha. Gets it over to Mark Buskirk. Mark Beidelman. He likes to shoot from the baseline, but he has a seam. No. Followed up by Kriebel. No. And a rebound. Kriebel. Oh, what a block. What a block by Kevin Warren, but there's a whistle and a foul on a play. And this personal foul will be on Ray Alpha. That happened out back, and that'll be his 3rd personal foul.
Here's a play underneath. Alpha right there, 21, got caught in a grab. So Downey will be on the line for 2.
Beidelman on the line.
Beidelman, I'm sorry.
Has 3 field goals and 1 out of 1. Now 2 out of 2 from the foul line. And Whitehall increases its lead to 30-21.
Beidelman's averaging 7 points a ball game.
Beidelman had 14 points in the first meeting between these 2 ball clubs with 6 field goals and 2 out of 4 fouls. Tonight he's 3 field goals and 3 out of 3 fouls. So now Whitehall is 5 out of 5 from the foul line tonight. They have a 10-point advantage of a steal by Lisicki and a field goal. And that's Lisicki's first field goal of the night. Whitehall kind of breaking it open right here. They lead 33-21. Here's Foster. No. Tapped by Erie. Rebounded by Whitehall. Buskirk. Checks off. Beidelman. Rebound by Sean Erie. That was a bad shot.
There was nobody under.
Nope.
Of course, he was wide open on the play, but you've got to have those guys underneath. Whitehall would like to have that shot back.
Kevin Warren gets it over to Sean Erie. Wesco for the baseline. Yes. Second field goal for Wesco. He had 1 in the first half. 33-23. Whitehall by 10.
Well, in order for Allen to win the ball game, Wesco has to score. He only had 2 in that first half. They were down by 8.
Whitehall at 11-1 the first half, including that playoff victory over Central Catholic. Rebound by Erie, the long pass up front, deflected. There's Warren. Warren throws it up, not good. Warren rebounds, lose it, and Andy Wesco has it. Second half play, the Zephyrs 7-0. They are 1-1 in the holiday tournament for their 19-2 overall record. Erie had a notion. He gets it into Warren. Warren is up for the shot. And there is a contact and foul against Dean Kriebel, and that's his first personal foul of the night. There's Kriebel, 54. Here's the play.
Here it is. Nice pump fake inside to draw the foul, but he was hit. John Parker right on the play.
Warren, 1 out of 2 from the foul line tonight, along with a pair of field goals. He's a 6'3" junior, and he's awarded a pair. His team is down by 10, 33-23. Allen, 1 out of 3 from the foul line, and all by Warren. Whitehall, 5 for 5 from that charity stripe.
There's Warren, 7.5 points a ball game. 16 and 4.
That was a dead ball. He hit it, though. 33-24. Lisicki turned it over.
It's amazing. Whitehall had 7 turnovers in that second quarter. And it's amazing that they have this lead. They just turn it over here. They're playing great defense. Again, when they turn the ball over, they're not letting the other team score, and they can get it right back.
Jam-packed crowd here. Foster, shot blocked, has to get the rebound and get the ball back up to Wesco. From the foul line. Bingo! Wesco's third field goal. 2 out of 3 here in the second half. Saw my friend, attorney Jim Heidecker here with the funds. Boy, he gets to all the big ball games, I'll tell you. 33-26. Buskirk guarded very closely. Downey, 4 feet out. Yes. Downey, second field goal. He had 1 in the first half. 35-26, Whitehall. Reaching the midway mark here in the third period. Wesco, 22 feet out. No. Look at that, Warren from a sitting position. Threw it up, and there's a whistle, and there's a foul.
I can't believe he just...
That's against Andy Wesco, the personal foul. That's his second.
Well, I've never seen that all year.
Warren sitting down.
Yeah. Just fired the ball up at the rim.
Whitehall by 9 with 4:40 remaining in the third period. Here comes Lisicki. Loses it. There goes Foster. Watch this. Yes, off the glass. I thought he was going for the dunk. That's his third field goal, and Ronnie Hassler wants a timeout. So with 4:23 remaining in the third period, it's Whitehall 35-28 over Allen. We'll be right back.
You could spend days looking and not find as large a selection as we have every day at Rothrock's Used Car and Truck Expo. And our volume means you save money. Save on all makes, including Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Datsun, Toyota, Honda, Buick, trucks, vans, and four-wheelers, with many priced under $2,000. You'll enjoy one-stop shopping at the place to save money, Rothrock's Used Car and Truck Expo.
Ah, yes. Are you looking for something different? Why not try Chrysler Wolf & Miller, the leading financial services agency in the area? Chrysler Wolf & Miller can provide you with individual and family coverages such as home, auto, life, health, and disability insurance. Complete protection programs for all types of businesses such as liability and property protection, workers' compensation, bonding, and employee benefit packages. They also furnish real estate listings, sales, and appraisals. Chrysler Wolf & Miller can provide personal loans up to $5,000 and home equity loans to $50,000. They supply leasing for autos, home office equipment, and computers. They can also advise you on future planning with securities, mutual funds, pension plans, and IRAs. Most people don't plan to fail, they just fail to plan. Let Chrysler Wolf & Miller make the difference for you. Call or visit your nearest Chrysler Wolf & Miller office today.
Service Electric Cable TV2 has a star-studded schedule for you next week, Tuesday night. We'll be up at Bangor, covering the Catasauqua at Bangor ball game. I understand that Catasauqua lost to Nazareth this afternoon in 5 overtime periods.
5 overtime.
And then Thursday night, we'll be at Rockney Hall covering the Emmaus Central Catholic ball game. And Saturday night, we'll be right back here at Whitehall for the Central Catholic and Whitehall game as we close out regular season, second half East Bend Conference play. 4:23 remaining in the third period, 35-28. Whitehall leading and in possession.
It's been a good ball game so far. Well played by both clubs.
Downey. Gets it over to Busker. Mark gets it underneath. Have to get it back out to Downey. This is Lisicki. 4 minutes now remaining in the third period. Lisicki. Beidelman tries an alley-oop to Downey. Not good. Deflected by Warren and taken by Foster. Foster. Oh, an air ball. Bad shot. You can hear the fans.
Well, Foster's not having a good game off the floor. Missed his first 5. It was a bad shot that time.
All right, Andy Lisicki in a Whitehall for Whitehall, replacing Mark Beidelman. There he is. He is a 6'2 junior. 35-28, Whitehall. In a preliminary ball game tonight, the Little Zephyrs won at 58-57 in overtime. Look at that block, the right to the hands of Lisicki. There, Kriebel has it, turns around, blocked again by Allen, and here's Wesco. Wesco's gonna have to check. Alpha has it, the field goal. Third field goal for Alpha, 35-30.
You just see the game change again. Allen now with a mile comeback here. This one's for real, and they're doing it with quickness and some good defense.
Good defense. They've been blocking shots under that bucket. Busker brought it by Wesco. Oh, he is fouled by Wesco, and that's the third foul against Wesco. He tried to reach in from behind and bat that ball away. None shooting. Whitehall have it out of bounds. Here it is.
Here's a play. You're going to see Wesco go behind and try to kick it from the back. He got caught on the handle.
Lisicki will work it in for all the Zephyrs. He gets it in a Kriebel. Back to Busker. 2:50 and running remaining in the third period. 35-30. Busker. Downey. No. And a rebound by Warren of Allen.
He's playing a good game, Kevin Warren.
Whitehall won the first meeting in the first half, 50-41. They lead here, 35-30. Cross key to Foster. Cross key to Alpha. 25 feet out. No. Rebound by Lisicki. Lisicki quickly up front. Has it taken out of his hand, and there goes Wesco. He'll go off the glass. Too hard, too high. He was fouled by Downey.
Whitehall guilty a little bit too much dribbling, putting the ball on the floor, and Allen's coming up with it.
Dennis Sensitz going into the Allen lineup, replacing Foster. There's Dennis. He is a 5'10 senior. Wesco on a foul line for the first time tonight. He has 3 field goals. 1 in the first half, 2 here in the second half.
He's averaging 15 points a game, and I mentioned before he only had 2 in that first half. They were down by 8. This is the guy that has to score.
That's 3 out of 5 for Allen from the foul line. 7 point for Wesco, 35-31. 35-31. But look at Warren.
Boy.
Erie on the assist
right.
for Warren. Third field goal for Erie, 35-33.
Boy, Warren's playing a tremendous ball game on both boards.
There's a foul against Alpha. His 4th. That'll hurt. There he is. He had 2 in the first half, picked up 2 in the second half, but we still have 2 minutes of play here in the third quarter of this ball game.
Well, Canaries, they don't back off. They're playing tough man-to-man defense out there. They're going to commit a lot of fouls, but they can't afford to lose Alpha in a ball game.
Lisicki to Buskirk. Mark, who was hot in the first half. There's Andy Lisicki. Oh, blocked by Erie. It's 3-on-1. Erie has it. They miss it. Erie taps, no good. And Lisicki comes up with him. There's a foul. And this one will be on Wesco, and that'll be his 4th. 3 out of the 4 here in the second half.
Boy, and that coming off a missed layup could have tied the ball game at 35. Last time it was tied was at 4. It's only been tied twice. Well,
Andy Lisicki on a foul line. Here's the play. Lisicki just came into the ball game, so this is his first trip to the foul line. His team is up by 2. Allen comes up with the rebound. And this is Dennis Sensitz. Foster. Erie. Sensitz. Dennis had been starting a couple ball games, and he turns it over right into the hands of Andy Lisicki. And here's Mark Buskirk. 1:15 remaining and running here in the third period. 35-33 Whitehall. They led 29-21 at the half. Lisicki makes his move, goes up for the shot, no good. Rebound by Erie. Erie gets it to Wesco. Wesco's going to have to be careful. He has 4 personal fouls. Foster. Erie. He's in the alley. Gets over to Wesco. Up high. No good. Ball bat out of bounds. And we're having a jump ball. Who has possession? Allen. Wesco will get it inbounds for all the Birds. Gets it into Sensitz. Out to Foster. To Wesco. 40 seconds of running. There's Foster. Throws it up, and he hits it. Fourth field goal for Foster. We're tied for the first time tonight at 35. And that came with 35 seconds remaining in the third period. Here's Downey. Ball bat out of his hands by Foster, but he got it back. Lisicki, 15 seconds.
Tough defense by Allen inside there. They're really walking the ball.
Downey, Kriebel, 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds. Are they going to get the shot off? Lisicki just throws it up there. No, that's the end of the third quarter, and we're tied at 35, and we'll be right back.
Since 1978, ABE Car Care at South 5th and Wyoming Streets in Allentown has been the place to go for the finest in automotive service. The owners, Cliff and Jim, have made your needs their highest priority. Now the tradition of quality service continues with a second ABE Car Care location at 13th and Tillman Streets. At ABE Car Care North, you'll find a large, comfortable waiting room with a color TV, fresh coffee, and current magazines. In the shop, you'll see new, state-of-the-art equipment to service your car quickly and economically. Both shops provide state inspection and are open Saturdays for your convenience. ABE guarantees both the parts and their work 100%. They feature a large part inventory, custom pipe bending, all kinds of shocks, as well as quality batteries. So when your car needs special care, take it to the specialists.
Stop by the original ABE Car Care Center at South 5th and Wyoming Streets and ask for me, Cliff.
Or visit the ABE Car Care North at 13th and Tillman Streets and see me, Jim. We're ready to serve you.
Hello, I'm Don Hunt, inviting you to join the Super 2 News team at 6:30 and 9 p.m. weeknights. You'll get a first-hand look at the events that happen each day throughout the Lehigh Valley. Join me, along with Dan Arcidiacono, Chris Collins, and Dan Mouty for local news, sports, and weather, plus on-the-scene live and taped SuperCam reports. Catch us on dial position 2, weeknights at 6:30 and again at 9 p.m. The Lehigh Valley's first TV news, Super News, another Service Electric Cable TV exclusive local presentation.
Johnny Dady and Bob Nemeth here at a jam-packed Whitehall High School gymnasium. And after 3 quarters of play, we're tied at 35. At the end of the half, Whitehall led 29-21. In the last meeting between these two ball clubs, Whitehall led at the end of 3 periods 27-22. But this is a new ball game and a critical ball game for the Canaries from Allen, and they appear to be bouncing back.
Well, they're just hanging on, John, by their fingertips as far as the league. They can't afford to lose this one. They're going to be knocked out of contention for the second half. They know it. They've been playing tough defense, especially defense and Kriebel inside here in the second half. They literally shut him down here in the second half and playing defense with some great intensity outside in the form of Foster, Alpha, and Wesco.
They only picked up 2 field goals in that third quarter. One by Jack Lisicki, one by Downing. And listen to these fans. I mentioned they had only 2 field goals, and they had 2 out of 2 fouls, and they're both by Mark Beidelman. Allen will have possession to start.
What do you think the arrows point? Pull yourself together, folks.
Whitehall will have possession. They inbounds to Mark Buskirk. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. 4th quarter of play. Don't forget Tuesday night, Catasauqua at Bangor. Our first look at the Rough Riders. Downey, guarded by Foster. Kriebel from the baseline. No, and a rebound by Warren.
Boy,
Warren gets it over to Foster, to Andy Wesco, and the Canaries have an opportunity to take the lead for the first time in this ball game.
You've been calling Warren's name a lot, John, off that board. He's playing a tremendous ball game. Kevin Warren.
Census for the baseline. He skies and he hits it. His first field goal, and Allen breaks the tie. The Canaries go ahead.
Boy, they were down as many as 9 at 10 at one time. They came back. This is man-to-man defense. Of course, Whitehall, you know, still in the ball game. You'd think Canaries fighting uphill the entire ball game, but Whitehall's only 2 down.
Mark Beidelman is back in the lineup.
The Kriebel's forcing
There's
now.
a big rebound. Beidelman has the field goal.
Yep, and Wesco had to let him go. He didn't want to foul out.
And we're tied at 37. Wesco over that divisional line, double team, but they break the press. There's Foster. Sensitz gets a screen, gets up, good block, and there's a foul against Kriebel. Second personal foul against Dean Kriebel. There it is.
Here's the play right here, and the rejection. He hit him on the way down. He had the ball. It was a good block, but he hit him on the way down.
So Dennis Sensitz, who did not see action in the first half, came in the second half, picked up a field goal, and goes to the foul line. He breaks the tie, and the Canaries go ahead again, this time 38-37. 6:37 remaining. I'll keep giving you the time. 5'10" senior picks up a pair, and the Canaries lead 39-37. Buskirk with the ball for Whitehall. Beidelman, Downey, Buskirk. We'd like to say thanks to Dan Yakubechek, the superintendent of schools here at Whitehall, along with Dale Baker, the principal, and Dick Tracy, the athletic director, along with Ronnie Hassler, the head coach, for all the courtesies in making this telecast possible. Foul against Dennis Sensitz of Allen. His first. Also at Allen High, Principal Ray Erb, Les Kish, the athletic director, and Johnny Don Moyer, the coach. Lisicki on the foul line. That's his 3rd point. He was scoreless in the first half. And now the 6'1" senior with an opportunity to tie up the ball game. He's a good foul shooter.
75%, John, off the line.
But he missed that one, and Warren comes down with the rebound. And here's Wesco. Allen defense drops off, and Wesco has no problems bringing it up into the perimeter. Throws up a 25-footer, and he hits it. Andy Wesco with his 4th field goal and his 9th point. He had only 2 points in the first half, and Allen has their biggest lead in the ball game, 41-38. It's only 3, though. Downey, Kriebel, Buskirk.
Whitehall still patient.
Buskirk hits a screamer from the baseline. And that's Mark's 5th field goal. 41-40, Allen. Long pass up front to Warren. They had a 2-and-1 situation there, but Warren did not see
Erie. He was wide open.
There's Warren in the alley. A block and the foul.
Here's the play. Foul in there. It was a good block by Kriebel. A foul was on 24 for Whitehall.
That's Mark Beidelman. That's his 2nd personal foul. As Kevin Warren, who has 2 out of 4 from the foul line tonight, is awarded a pair. His team is up 41-40, 42-40. Look at those fans across the way. Allen fans, Whitehall fans on this side of the court jammed up the same way. Capacity crowd here on hand to take in this ball game. Look at this. There's a whistle, however, and a foul, and it's against Allen. That's against Foster. His first of the night.
And Whitehall's in a one-on-one situation. They have been for the past couple of minutes. 5:16 remaining. Whitehall is down 2. They have a chance to tie it here.
That's a 17th foul. Whitehall has 4 here in the second half. Kriebel, who has 5 field goals and 2 out of 2 fouls, is in a 1-and-1. He had all 12 points in the first half. He's scoreless here in the second half of the ball game. But he has an opportunity now to tie us up at 42. It's 42-41. Kriebel with 13 points. 14 points. And we're tied again, this time at 42. Inbounds to Wesco. Wesco double team. He's fouled by Kriebel, and that's Kriebel's third. And we still have 5:13 to go in the ball game.
Well, Whitehall's in a full court press. Complete denial. Kriebel had the baseline, a man out of bounds, and he switched over for the double team. And Wesco was fouled on the play, dribbling out of the double team.
Wesco, 4 field goals, 1 out of 2 fouls. He can break this tie. He does. Allen goes up 43-42. There's Johnny Donmoyer. Mike Sewers on the left, Mike Krause on the right. Sandwich in between is Barry Nago. Wesco. 44-42 Allen. Here's Busker. Lisicki.
Well, they drop back to a zone.
5 minutes remaining and running. Breidelman out to Busker to Lisicki from the foul line. He has it. Lisicki's second field goal ties us up again, this time at 44.
It's the 6th tie in the ball game.
Erie to Foster to Wesco. Foster to Warren. Warren had an open shot there. Foster. Warren to Sensitz. This is Wesco. He's in the alley, flips over to Erie. Loose ball, who has it? Jump ball, possession will go to Allen. 4 minutes and 3 seconds remaining, and we're tied at 44. Ray Alpha back in the lineup for Allen, despite the fact he has 4 personal fouls. He is replacing Dennis Sensitz. Nope. There's Alpha.
He has 4. Wesco has 4.
Inbounds to Erie. Back to Alpha. Foster. Sean Erie. Alpha. We're tied at 44. 3:45 remaining. There's Warren. He has the open shot, but does not take it.
What they're trying to do here is spread out the Whitehall defense so they can get some type of penetration.
There's a turnover. 3-on-1. Look out. Breidelman. They played with it a little too long. The Whitehall goes up 46-44. Erie makes a good move. Allen comes up with the rebound. Alpha, 3:10 remaining and running. And the Zephyrs lead 46-44. Foster. There's a foul against Kriebel underneath.
No, the foul was on the shot.
On Breidelman.
Yep, there's a shot and a foul on Breidelman.
That's his third. And Foster goes to the foul line. His team is down by 2, 46-44.
2:59 left. He can tie it up.
This is his first trip to the foul line. And his 9th point. He had 2 field goals in the first half and 2 in the second half. And now Jeff Foster, the 5'11" senior, with an opportunity to tie up the ball game at 46. He does. And now here come the Zephyrs with an opportunity to break the tie. Alpha guarding Lisicki.
They've been switching their defenses back to a man-to-man right now.
Gets it out to Beidelman to Buskirk. Beidelman looking for Kriebel. Has Kriebel, but Kriebel cannot get the shot off. Has to get it back down to Buskirk. 2:30 and running remaining. There's the alley-oop to Kriebel, and he has it, and he is fouled. His first field goal in the second half. And his 6th of the night, and the foul against Kevin Warren, his first. Whitehall is up by 2. Allen wants a timeout.
Here's that last play by Kriebel and a foul. He'll be on the line after this timeout to try and complete a 3-point play. 2:26 on the clock.
48-46, Whitehall leading when time is back in. Kriebel will go to the foul line where he has 4 out of 4 tonight to go along with his 6 field goals. So he has 16 points and he has 17 in the first meeting between his 2 ball clubs. Let's stick around. A lot of time around the East Bend Conference tonight. Emmaus, a big ball game at Deer. Both teams are 5-2. Freedom's at Northampton. Parkland is at Easton. No, they played that game last night. Easton won that one. Beckton Central played last night. Central won that one. Liberty's at Peaburg tonight. In the Colonial League, Nazareth beat Caddy in 5 overtimes by 1 point. In other games in the Colonial League, Southern Lehigh, Salisbury. Penn Argent at Wilson. That's the headline. That was played last night. Wilson won that one. And Bangor at Palisade. Sauger Valley has a bye. So the Colonial League leader right now is Wilson with a 4-1 record. Catasauqua, Bangor, Nazareth behind at 3-1. Nazareth moves to 4-1 with that afternoon game, and Caddy goes to 3-2. Some teams played, some teams didn't play. But actually, there were only 3 games that were played last night. Everybody postponed them until this afternoon, rescheduling. Some for 1 o'clock this afternoon and others for tonight.
Well, Kriebel's on the line. He's a 79% foul shooter, and really he was shut down here in the second half till that field goal. But he's played a great game.
He has 4 out of 4 from the foul line.
He does a good job defensively.
5 out of 5. Good rotation, good follow through, and Whitehall has a 49-46 lead. Well, 2:20 remaining and running. Alpha, good move. Throws it up, no good. Rebound by Warren. The follow-up shot by Warren, it's not good. And a rebound by Buskirk. To Lisicki, over to Buskirk. 2 minutes and running. And Whitehall leads by 3.
They're going to use the clock here a little bit, I would expect. 1:54 left, they're up 3.
Lisicki. Tim Downey. He's been quiet tonight. 2 field goals, 1 in each half. 1:35 and running. Now they want to go to 4 quarters.
Yeah, I was wondering when they were going to go to this with a 3-point lead, work the clock a little bit. Whitehall does this well.
Jack Lisicki. Mark Buskirk, 1:15 and running. And the Zephyrs by 3. Foul against Wesco, and he'll be out. Wesco, Andy charged with his 5th personal foul, leads the ball game with 4 field goals and 3 out of 4 fouls for 11 points. Then a sense it's replacing him.
Played a good defensive ball game. He started to hit in the second quarter right there, number 15, leaving the ball game. Wesco. Alpha's playing with 4 also, John, so he can't afford to foul. You're going to have to, because Whitehall's going to hang on. They're not going to take any bad shots.
A Whitehall victory would move Allen out of any possible contention for second half honors and would virtually assure the Zephyrs of at least a tie for second half play, since they have Parkland and Northampton, or Northampton Parkland coming up before the Central Catholic game. Buskirk on a foul line for the first time tonight. Mark has 5 field goals. He had a good first half, picking up 4 of those 5. Good football player. He's only a junior, 5'10", and he'll get a bonus. And Whitehall, more importantly, has a 4-point lead, 50-46, and we have just 1 minute and 11 seconds remaining in this ball game in regulation.
If he makes this one, it'll push Allen's possessions up to 3. And he did.
51-46.
So right after this, Allen has to score. They have to get the ball back twice on the strength of that second foul shot.
Alpha senses, looks for a screen and calls a timeout. The Canaries at one time with a 3-point lead here in the fourth quarter, now trailed by 5 with just 55 seconds remaining.
It's been a tight ball game. It's been tied 7 times so far in the ball game. Last time at 46, and the Zeps ran off 5 straight uncontested points, and Allen's going to have to come up with the ball very quickly. Only 55 seconds left. I've seen a lot of funny things happen in 55 seconds, but this Whitehall club, John, they know how to win, and it would surprise me if Allen would beat them right now at this point in the ball game, especially with Wesco out.
Very, very well coached ball club. Oh, no question about that.
No question about that. You're right. They don't make too many mistakes. The mistakes they made offensively today with the turnovers, they made up for it on the other end. Defensively, they played great defense.
And they are 11 out of 13 from the foul line. Allen is, let's see, 5, 7, 10 out of 13. They're not bad. Mark Buskirk, I guess, has been a difference. He has 12 points tonight. Got the Zephyrs off to a good start early. Picking up 8 of his 12 points in the first half. There's Alpha. Census lost the handle, and Lasicki gets the ball. And that's bad news because he's a fine ball handler. Oh. But there's a steal by Warren.
He was double teamed that time.
51-48.
Through a blind pass.
30 seconds remaining. Downey.
Oh,
that could be. Whistle. They're calling a foul against Erie for blocking. That'll be his 3rd. There's Sean.
Yep, look, it looked like Erie had position.
Downey goes to the foul line for the first time tonight. His team is up by 3. Just 28 seconds remaining in regulation. That's 5 points for Downey. And gives Whitehall a 4-point advantage, 52-48.
The Canaries need the ball twice. If he kicks this one in, they're going to need it 3 times with 28 seconds left.
And that's tough.
It's very tough, very tough. So this is an all-important foul shot right here.
52-48. Got it. 53-48. The clock starts a run. 23 seconds. There's Alpha. Good block. And the Zephyrs come up with it. And Beidelman, that could clinch it. Beidelman, he just threw it up there. There was a whistle on a play and a foul against Kevin Warren, his 2nd. And that could just about ice the victory.
Here's the play right here. See him going in. He just threw it to get on the line. All Allen could do was foul at that point and hope for a miss.
Beidelman, 3 out of 3 from the foul line to go along with 5 field goals. And some of the Allen fans are leaving.
This Whitehall club can shoot fouls. Buskirk shoots at 64%. Everybody else is in the 70s.
He's 4 out of 4 for the foul line. Kriebel is 5 out of 5, and Beidelman could be 5 out of 5. Whitehall leads by 6, 54-48. The defending District 11 champions. are back to the driver's seat for East Penn Conference Honors, which was won by Allen a year ago. Foster, that looked like it was going as Sean Erie went up for it. I guess Warren gets that one. Sean Erie went up and blocked it. That's the basketball game. Whitehall wins it 55-50.
There's somebody jam-packed house leaving the gymnasium. They saw a great ball game between two fine schools, rich in tradition in basketball, Allen and Whitehall came out on top 55-50 on the strength of some very fine foul shooting by the Zephyrs. In the first quarter, both clubs, it was 14-8 Whitehall. Whitehall shot 38%, Allen shot 31%. Allen only shot 4 for 13 in that first quarter. The second quarter, when Whitehall went out to that big lead, they shot 7 out of 10 for 70%, while Allen was shooting 46%, 6 for 13. Whitehall turned the ball over 7 times in the quarter, but they played great defense, and Allen didn't really capitalize on Whitehall's turnovers the entire ball game. Whitehall played a triangle and 2 and a match defense for the better part of the ball game. Allen played 3 defenses, a 1-3-1, a 3-2, and basically the man-to-man is what brought Allen back into the ball game. It was tied at the end of the third quarter at 35. They held Dean Kriebel down in that second quarter after having a great first half. He had 12 points the first half, and Whitehall had a 29-21 lead. After the tie, the game seesawed back and forth in the 40s. It was tied at 42, 44, 46 was the 7th and last tie of the ball game, and it was all Whitehall from 46 on, John, and they played a tremendous ball game in winning this ball game this evening, their 20th win of the year.
Well, each team wound up with 20 field goals on the night, but Whitehall went to the foul line and converted 15 of 17 attempts for their 55 points, while Allen had 20 field goals and 10 out of 14 from the foul line for their 50. At the end of the first quarter, Whitehall led 14-8. They outscored Allen 15-13 in the second period to take a 29-21 lead into the locker room at the halftime break. After the intermission, the third quarter belonged to Allen as they outscored Whitehall 14-6 to chop the deficit, and after 3 quarters of play, we were tied at 35. But then Whitehall bounced back in the fourth period, outscoring Allen 20-15 to win a ball game, going away by a 55-50 score. High scorer for Whitehall was Dean Kriebel, who had 17 points and 6 field goals and 5 out of 5 from the foul line. Mark Buskirk, 5 field goals, 2 out of 2 fouls for 12. Jack Lisicki, 2 field goals, 1 out of 2 fouls for 5. Mark Beidelman, 5 field goals, 5 out of 5 from the foul line for 15. Andy Lisicki had a foul attempt and he missed it. Jim Downey had 2 field goals, 2 out of 2 fouls for 6 to give Whitehall that line of 20 field goals, 15 out of 17 fouls. For their 55, they had 9 personal fouls called against them. Scoring honors for Allen were shared by Andy Wesco and Kevin Warren, who had 11 apiece. Wesco had 4 field goals, 3 out of 4 fouls for his 11. Warren, 4 field goals, 3 out of 6 fouls for his 11. Dennis Sensitz, a field goal, 2 out of 2 fouls for 4. Ray Alpha, 3 field goals for 6. Jeff Foster, 4 field goals, 2 out of 2 fouls for 10. Dan Fritchman, a field goal for 2. And Sean Erie, 3 field goals for 6. That line again for Allen, 20 field goals, 10 out of 14 fouls. For their total of 50 points, they had 16 personal fouls against them. So now Whitehall, by virtue of their victory, up their second half East Penn Conference record to 8-0 rather, and they are now 20-2 on the season. The loss dropped Allen to 6-2 in East Penn Conference second half play and 16-5 on the year. In a preliminary ball game tonight, the Little Zephyrs won that in overtime, 58-57. Don't forget to join us Tuesday night at 9:30 for the videotape replay of the Catasauqua at Bangor ball game. Thursday night will be at Rockney Hall for the Emmaus at Caddy ball game, and then Saturday night we're right back here at Whitehall for the videotape replay and a game coverage of the Central Catholic at Whitehall ball game. So that's it. On behalf of the entire TV2 technical crew, my sidekick Bob Namath, I'm Johnny Dady saying good night from the Whitehall High School gym, where the Zephyrs remained unbeaten in second half league play with a 55-50 victory over Allen. This has been a Super 2 Sports presentation. Good night, everybody.